पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Santosh, can you please display the slides? So we have been discussing about the Damodara Ashtaka. Every day we have been singing and also describing the various significant points connected with each line of Damodara Ashtaka. This Damodara Ashtaka can be called as the month anthem of Kartika month. So it is during this month, every day devotees sing the Damodara Ashtaka and meditate upon the sweet Leela of Lord Krishna known as Damodara Lila. And this Damodara Ashtaka, it was spoken by a great devotee called Satyavrata Muni, and it is recorded in a scripture called as Padma Purana. Padma Purana is a scripture which glorifies devotional service to Lord Krishna. And Padma Purana has got many such wonderful prayers. One of them is Damodara Ashtaka. And today we are in the day 18 of Damodara Meditations session. We have just offered prayers to the spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, Panchatattva, and Lord Krishna. So today we are going to meditate on this theme, no use of billion boons. So this is the fifth stanza of Sri Damodara Ashtaka. Let me sing. Idam te mukham bhojam atyanta nilair vritam kuntalai snigdha raktaischa gopya muhuschumbitam bimba raktadharam me manasya virastamalam lakshalabhai. The translation of this verse is, O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair, tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. So this is the translation we have been discussing from the past 3 days. So today we are seeing the last line of this stanza. Let us see that. Manasya virastam alam lakshalabhaihi. So manasi means within my heart. Avirastam means made be manifest. Alam lakshalabhaihi. Laksha means lakhs and lakhs of, millions of. Labhaihi means benefits or boons. So manasi avirastam alam lakshalabhai. So here Satyavrata Muni, in this stanza, fifth stanza, what does he say? First he meditates on the lotus face of Lord Krishna, and he compares that lotus face with a lotus, the face of the Lord to lotus. Idam te mukham bhojam atyanta nilai. That face of the Lord is of deep blue complexion, right? So that is the first line. Then he says, Idam te mukham bhojam atyanta nilai vritam kuntalai snigdha raktaischa gopya. Then he says, your face is covered, or it is encircled by your curly hair, which is black, plus it also has a tinge of red color, right? Then he talks about the uh, the lips of the Lord. The lips of the Lord are compared to bimba fruit. Yesterday we saw the bimba fruit also. I had shown the image. It is very reddish, and Krishna's lips are compared to the bimba fruit. Correct? And then Mother Yashoda, muhushchumbitam bimba. Mother Yashoda is constantly kissing the face of Krishna because of her love and affection towards Krishna. Now, in this last part, in the last line, Satyavrata Muni is saying, let that beautiful face of Krishna, which is constantly kissed by Mother Yashoda, become manifest within my heart constantly. Manasi, Manasi means within my heart. Avirasta means made be manifest. Alam lakshalabhaihi. Alam means useless, or there is no need for me. Alam means I don't want lakshalabhai. I don't want any other millions of boons other than this particular desire that the Lord should become manifest in my heart. See, the purpose is very important in any activity that we are doing. If we are not aware of the purpose behind some activity, uh, we may be doing something, we may be busy, but it won't give us ultimate satisfaction. So, what makes us completely satisfied is when we understand the purpose behind our activity, right? Human life is actually meant for what? The purpose of human life is to develop love for Krishna. And if we settle for something less than that, then we are called less intelligent, or it is like underutilizing the human potential. Human life is meant for developing pure love for Krishna, and we must utilize it only for that purpose. That is what Satyavrata Muni is teaching us in this particular stanza of Damodara Ashtaka. Satyavrata Muni is saying, apart from attaining constant meditation on the beautiful face of Krishna, any other benediction for me is useless. It is of no use. When do we say something is useless? Suppose if there is a person uh, who is already eaten much, his stomach is full, and in front of him you go and place varieties of dishes. Now, will he be actually motivated to eat? Not at all. Because he's already full. He's already full. He has no hunger. And if there is no hunger, and to such a person you go and serve the best varieties of delicious foodstuffs made by great chefs, you go on describing all that to him. Oh, this is such a nice recipe. This is so tasty. But he won't feel any inclination to eat it because he has no need of any more food because his stomach is filled. It is already full. So in the same way, Satyavrata Muni is saying, I don't want any other benedictions. All millions of benedictions, laksha labhaihi, lakhs and lakhs of labha, material attainments or boons, they are useless for me because I have understood the futility of material benedictions, material boons, material achievements. Actually, unless one develops distaste towards material hankerings, material comforts, one cannot become fixed up in meditation on Lord Krishna constantly, or one cannot become fixed up in devotional service. So if we think that I will do devotional service side by side, I will also try to enjoy materially, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. So for to become fixed in devotional service to the Lord, we must develop distaste towards material comforts and material enjoyment. Lord Krishna says this in the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam tayapahrita chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhihi samadhau na vidhiyate. Lord Krishna says, in the minds of those who are too much attached to material opulence and material enjoyment, in the minds of such people, resolute, strong determination to practice Krishna consciousness does not come about. Right? So, for one who wants to make spiritual advancement, one must either voluntarily or by understanding the futility of material enjoyment, one must reduce one's propensity to enjoy materially. Otherwise, what is here Satyavrata Muni saying, it appears to be a poetic imagination only for us. What is Satyavrata Muni saying here? I just want to have that benediction by which I can constantly meditate on the beautiful face of Krishna, which is constantly kissed by Mother Yashoda. This is what I want. All other boons, millions of all other boons, for me, it is useless. I don't want. That means in front of the pleasure that a devotee experiences by rendering service to Krishna, the devotional pleasure, bhakti pleasure, in front of that pleasure, all other material pleasures are insignificant, they are useless. That is why even a beginner in devotional service, even a beginner in bhakti, by little bit hearing about Krishna conscious message, by rendering some service, by chanting the holy names, even a beginner will develop distaste towards material hankerings and material pleasures, because he experiences much higher pleasure in serving Krishna. When do we give up lower pleasure? Only when we get something higher. Just like in our childhood, all of us, or most of us, we would take pleasure in accumulating toys, toy cars, toy vans, so many toys. And we would actually flaunt this in front of others. In front of other children, we would say, see, I have this new car, I have this new van, I have this new bus. We used to say this. But now we don't get attracted to any of the toy cars. Now we want real cars. That's because we have grown up, we have become matured. We understand now that the toy cars are of no use. They're of no use. If I have a toy car, I cannot travel with this. It's of no use. It's insubstantial. It has no substance in it. It is only okay for children to play with. Now when I'm grown up, I have understood that the playthings will not serve my purpose anymore. They are useless for me. So now we don't get attracted to toy cars or toys for that matter. We get attracted to real big objects of real life, which have real utility in our life. In the same way, becoming a devotee or becoming Krishna conscious means graduating from a lower level of consciousness where we are getting attracted to material pleasures to a higher status of consciousness where we hanker only to have service of Krishna. In the beginning, we are more interested in material pleasures. Oh, I have come to bhakti so that Krishna will bless me so that I can enjoy materially nicely by his blessings. This is the motivation for some people who come to bhakti, or majority of the people. That is a status in the beginning. But as we continue to practice bhakti yoga, as we understand our real constitutional position is that we are servants of Krishna, and by engaging in practical devotional service, we become spiritually intelligent. We know what really matters for the soul, what really gives pleasure to the soul. then we start developing a spiritual intelligence by which we start choosing things, choosing Krishna, choosing service to Krishna. So this has to happen gradually, systematically it happens. For example, in Krishna consciousness, we say we should take only prasadam. We should not take food that is not offered to Krishna. Now, in the beginning, it is very, very difficult, almost impossible to follow this. Oh, it is such a big change. How is it possible? We may wonder. But with sadhu sangha, with association of devotees, with reading the scriptures, what Krishna tells about this in the Bhagavad Gita, we hear what Prabhupada explains. All this will build up faith in us. And then we understand, yes, I should not take food which is not offered to the Lord, because Krishna himself tells in the Bhagavad Gita that the food which is not offered to the Lord is sinful. It is not helpful for me to develop Krishna conscious thoughts if I eat food which is not offered to the Lord. Therefore, even though it may be difficult, let me make some arrangements. Let me rework my daily situations in such a way that whatever food is cooked, I will offer to Krishna and then take prasadam. This little bit adjustment I have to make. It is difficult to some extent, but I will do it because I've understood the purpose, I've understood the importance. So this is the principle of tapasya. It is difficult for me, but little bit trouble I will take. It's okay, because the benefits that I'm going to get is much, much bigger. The impact is much, much bigger. So when we understand like this slowly, as different aspects of our life connected with Krishna consciousness, then what happens? Slowly, we understand I have to rewire my whole life in such a way that every activity should be connected with Krishna. Every activity should be done as per the instruction of Krishna. Every activity should be done for the pleasure of Krishna. Like this, slowly it happens. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. Slowly it happens. So by this gradual process, we become more and more closer to Krishna. We feel the presence of Krishna in every aspect of our life. So this is the process of Krishna consciousness or sadhana bhakti that Srila Prabhupada has given us. So by following this slowly, but surely, we will attain perfection. So a stage will come in our life when we follow these regulative principles nicely. We will reach a stage where we can also tell, like Satyavrata Muni, I don't want anything else other than service to Krishna. That stage will come. For that, we have to prepare our consciousness. Actually, that is the highest level of consciousness, where a devotee, on the strength of his attraction to Krishna, is able to say no to all other temptations of this world. This world is full of temptations, isn't it? Maya makes us believe that real pleasure is in material stuff. And Maya makes us work hard for running behind these material assets. But finally, what you get, are people happy after achieving their material goals? Nobody is happy. They're not satisfied. They say, I want more. Maybe I want a different variety. So because the material pleasures, material objects which give pleasure, they're insubstantial. But once we get attracted to Krishna, and on the strength of that powerful attraction to Krishna, all other material pleasures appear useless. And this is very much possible. So an example for this can be cited. In the 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Dhruva Charitra is described. We all know Dhruva was a young boy, 5-year-old boy. He was the son of the king known as Uttanapada, Maharaj Uttanapada. This Maharaj Uttanapada had 2 wives. The elder wife was called Suniti, and her son was Dhruva. And the younger wife was called Suruchi, and her son was called Uttama. So Maharaj Uttanapada had more inclination towards the second wife, Suruchi. So one day, when Suniti's son, Dhruva, who was just a 5-year-old boy, he saw that his father is sitting on the throne and his younger brother, Uttama, is also sitting on his lap. So he also had a desire. I also want to sit on my father's lap. So he went. When he approached towards his father, his stepmother was there only. Suruchi was there. And she stopped him. You cannot sit on your father's lap because your mother is no more a favorite queen of your father. And if you want to have this privilege of sitting on your father's lap, on his throne, then you should die and take birth from my womb. In the next life, you may get this opportunity. So she spoke such cruel words that reflects her envious attitude. So the boy was deeply hurt. He cried, and he was also unhappy to see that his father did not say anything against his stepmother when she was trying to stop him from sitting on his father's lap. So he ran away from that place crying and went to his mother, Suniti. Suniti was a great devotee of the Supreme Lord. Suniti heard Dhruva's words. She was also hurt. But then Suniti, because she was a devotee, she said, see, your stepmother did not allow you to sit on your father's lap, who was sitting on a throne. Father was sitting on a throne. But if you can please Lord Vishnu, by his blessings, you can get a position much, much greater than your father's throne. By his mercy, everything is possible. Like that, Suniti turned that negative situation into an opportunity to instill bhakti in the heart of the young boy. So she said like that, she consoled her son, and the matter was closed. But the boy, Dhruva, he really wanted to see Lord Vishnu face to face. So he went to Tapasya. He went to the forest, seeking Lord Vishnu. On the way, he met Narad Muni, and Narad Muni saw that he is really serious. So Narad Muni guided the young boy. He said how to worship, where to worship, what mantra to chant. So Narad Muni said, go to Madhuvana, one of the 12 forests of Vrindavan. That place is very conducive for bhakti. There you sit down on the banks of Yamuna. Every day take bath in Yamuna river and worship the form of Lord Vishnu with tulasi leaves and chant the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Like this, you intensely perform tapasya, and very soon the Lord will appear. So like this, Narad Muni blessed Dhruva, and as per his instructions, Dhruva Maharaj went to the forest, gave up all, personal comforts, and engaged in tapasya. So why did the boy engage in tapasya? Because he knew by performing tapasya, I will get a greater gain than what I would get by staying in my palace and enjoying all royal comforts. So this is an instance of tapasya, giving up lower pleasures for the sake of attaining higher pleasure. But because he was guided by a pure devotee and he was sincere and his tapasya was intense, within 6 months, he was able to attain perfection of his tapasya. He was able to see the Lord face to face. And when the Lord appeared in front of Dhruva, asked him, tell me what you want. So immediately Dhruva said, my dear Lord, now I have seen you. You are like the most valuable jewel. Why will I run behind broken pieces of glass anymore? Now that I have attained you, I don't want any other benediction. Swamin kritarthosmi varam na yache. I don't want any other vara. I don't want any other boon. I have attained you. Please accept me as your servant and keep me at your lotus feet. So this is an example where a devotee started off his bhakti for material uh, reasons, for attaining a position much greater than his father. because of being humiliated by his stepmother. But then, because he engaged in devotional service under the guidance of a pure devotee spiritual master, his heart was transformed. Now, this is real transformation that can come about simply by following the instructions of a pure devotee spiritual master sincerely. So Dhruva also came to this position. He said, I don't want millions of other benedictions, just like Satyavrata Muni is saying here. I just want to be engaged in your service. So this is the real heart transformation that can come about by practicing Bhakti Yoga. So every day when we are offering ghee lamp to Lord Krishna during this auspicious Kartik month, we should also pray to the Lord. Oh Lord, Satyavrata Muni is saying that I don't want millions of other benedictions. I just want to see your beautiful face kissed by Mother Yashoda constantly within my heart. My Lord, I am not in that position right now, but please bless me so that I can come to that stage where I can aspire, just like Dhruva, like Satyavrata Muni, that I don't want anything else. I just want to serve you. Please give me that intelligence. Please give me your mercy, your blessings, so that I can nicely engage in devotional service, so that I can also undergo that heart transformation, and I can that day really experience your real sweetness, like Mother Yashoda experienced. So right now we should not falsely imitate either Dhruva Maharaj or Satyavrata Muni or Mother Yashoda's position. First of all, we should know, yes, I have so many material desires right now, and I am not in that stage of pure bhakti. Therefore, that pure bhakti stage attainment is the perfection. That is my goal. I will continue to render service according to the guidance given by Srila Prabhupada. Every day I shall chant Hare Krishna mantra. Every day I shall read and understand the scriptures given by Srila Prabhupada. I shall associate with devotees. I shall render service. And slowly, I'm sure that I will also come to that stage of pure bhakti, and I can completely absorb myself in Krishna consciousness. So this is the prayer we should offer while we are offering lamp to Lord Krishna. So now we shall chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for 1 minute. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has revealed this wonderful process. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra in Kali Yuga, one can attain not only liberation, but much greater than that. One can attain pure love for Krishna, which is very, very rarely attained. So therefore, we must chant Hare Krishna mantra with all sincerity and earnestness. We should hear each word of the mantra attentively as we are chanting, so that we can fully, nicely associate with Krishna. And only by his association we can become purified of all contaminated ideas and desires. So let us chant and hear. Next 1 minute, we will chant 11 times Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hari. Thank you so much. Now, uh, if any one of you have any questions or any comments, we can take one or two questions and then close the session. Anyone has any questions, please unmute yourself and speak.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Who is
Uh,
this?
I'm Harsh. I wanted
Harsh.
to ask that is it even really possible and is it even practically possible to attain pure bhakti in this modern world? Because we are all so bound with so many things, so many materialistic things. Is it really
Yeah.
possible to attain pure bhakti?
Okay. So, Harsh, are you part of folk or Transdimensions? IAC.
Yeah, I am part of Transdimension. I see. Yeah.
And you chant every day?
Not every day. I try to join when I get time.
Okay,
Actually,
good.
I am a pass out from ISC, and now currently I am doing job.
Okay. So please be in touch with us, and we will definitely help you out how to practice bhakti more intensely. Now, your question is also very nice. His question is it really possible for us to attain the purest form of bhakti in this modern world? Yes. The answer to this question is yes, it is very much possible. It is absolutely possible because attaining pure bhakti is not, this pure bhakti is not something alien to the soul. In our inner self, our actual identity, we are not the body, we are soul. And the soul's identity is that we are eternal servants of God, eternal lovers of Krishna. That is our real identity. Now, what identities we are identifying ourselves with, these are actually fake identities. These are under illusion. We are thinking I am this body, I belong to such and such community, I belong to such and such group or whatever. These are all fake. These are not eternal. These are all temporary. But our eternal real identity is that we are lovers of Krishna. So just we have to reawaken it. Of course, yes, there are many distractions, but if we are in the association of devotees of the Lord, we can overcome all obstacles. And if we sincerely chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the Mahamantra is potent, it is powerful to reawaken our love for Krishna. This is revealed in the scriptures and practically demonstrated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, practically demonstrated by Srila Prabhupada when he traveled all over the world and made people chant Hare Krishna mantra. So, the answer to your question is yes, it is very much possible, not by our own strength, but on the strength of our chanting the holy names, on the strength of the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada. It is very much possible. All that we have to do is every day we have to take a commitment to chant a fixed number of rounds of Hare Krishna mantra. Just like suppose there is a class 12 student who has just passed out of class 12, and he stands in front of an engineering college, and he thinks, is it possible really for me to complete this engineering? Is it really possible that I can become an engineer? Yes, it is possible, but first he has to get admitted into the college. If he gets admitted into the college and follows the uh, process that is given to him by his teachers and clears up the internal assessments and the examinations, finally at the end of 4 years, yes, he will be an engineering graduate. In the same way, it is possible for us to develop Krishna consciousness, and we just have to follow the instructions, follow the guidance given by the spiritual master. Hope that answers your question, Harsh.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu.
So, Harsh, please get in touch with Santosh. Santosh is here also. Please get in touch with him. And I would also like to talk to you personally soon. And let's see, we can we can
Sure.
help you
Sure.
if you are really interested. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, is there any other question or any other comment by anyone, or shall we close the session? Okay, thank you very much for your valuable time. Every day at 9:15 p.m. during this auspicious Kartik month, we are having this special series of sessions called as Damodara Meditations. Please do join us. And every day, with each line of the prayer, Damodara Ashtaka, we are unlocking many wonderful spiritual lessons, life lessons, which can enhance our consciousness and our bhakti towards the Lord. Thank you very much for joining. श्री कार्तिक दीपोत्सव महामहोत्सव की जाए, श्री श्री राधा दामोदर की जाए, विश्व गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जाए. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.